children, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine. So we are ready with our new video. So before that, let's do some warm-ups, right? Okay, snap your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's begin. So now we are starting on with maths, class 9 maths polynomial part 2. Okay, today we will be learning about zeros of polynomial. Or previously we have understood what are zeros of polynomial, but here we will be having a clear idea about the zeros of polynomial. Now, what is a zero of polynomial? As I stated before, that zero of polynomial means suppose in a equation, if the value for a certain constant, if the value of x, if for a certain value of x if the value of the equation comes as 0, then that value of x is known as zero of polynomial. Okay. Now, what are the factors or what are the characteristics for zeros of polynomial? Let us discuss here. Okay. So for zero of polynomial, okay, for zeros of polynomial, these are the following things that you should keep in mind. That a zero of polynomial need not to be 0. Okay, zero of polynomial need not to be 0. You should have a clear idea that zero of polynomial does not mean that always the value of x will be 0. Only for then only the equations will come as 0. So let's see how. Suppose I have a equation like 5x square minus 2. Okay, suppose the value of x is 0. Okay, now value of x is 0 means what? In place of x I'll substitute 0. Okay, so for what it will come? 5 into 0 into 0 minus 2, which means 0 minus 2, which means minus 2. Okay, so here you see, this is an example that for zeros of polynomial need not to be 0. The value does not come as 0. Okay. Next, is 0 can be 0 of a polynomial. Zero can be a 0 of polynomial. So let's prove, let's see if it is true or not. Suppose I have one question as x square. Okay, suppose I have a question as x square. Now x square, if I say like this, x square, that means this is a polynomial. Okay, now if I substitute the value, if for x is equal to 0, if I substitute this value in the equation, in the polynomial, you see what it comes? 0 into 0, which means 0. So in this case, 0 is the 0 of polynomial. Okay, hence this statement is also true. Okay, next. Next is every linear polynomial has one and only one zero. Okay, every linear polynomial has only one and only one zero. Okay, linear polynomial means what? Whose degree is 1. Okay, for a degree 1 polynomial, there can be only one zero. Okay, degree 1 polynomial means what? Let's consider one polynomial which is having a degree as 1. Okay, so let it be 5x. Okay, if I write 5x square, it becomes degree 2. So linear polynomial means it will have degree as 1. Okay, so suppose I have here this one, and here I have minus 5, or yeah, minus 5. Okay, now see, only for x is equal to 1, the value of this polynomial will come as 0, right? Only for x is equal to 1. That means this statement is also true, that for every linear polynomial has only one and only one 0. Okay, for no other value of x you can find 0 in the polynomial, value of the polynomial as 0. Okay, next. Fourth point is a polynomial may have more than one 0. Okay, a polynomial may have more than one 0. Okay, suppose if I have an equation, a polynomial as 5x square plus 2. Okay, or sorry, not 5x square plus 2. Let me take simple one, x square minus 1. Okay, now what I need to check, that a polynomial may have more than one 0. Okay, now see, if I take the value as x is equal to 1, okay, and if I substitute that value in this equation, what will be the value of this polynomial? Okay, x square, that means 1 square minus 1, which means 0. Okay, similarly, so x is equal to 1 is a 0 of polynomial. Now instead of this, if I write x is equal to minus 1, okay, what will be the value of what will be the value of this polynomial again? Minus 1 whole square, minus 1. Now you know, minus 1 into minus 1 will always come as 1. So 1 minus 1, again it will be 0. So which means what? X is having the 0 of polynomial in this case is 1 as well as minus 1. That means a polynomial can have more than one 0. So here this statement is also true. Okay. Okay, now let's see how to put value in one polynomial and how to find the value of a polynomial. Suppose if I write one polynomial like fx, which is equal to 5x square plus 3x plus 2, okay, and suppose I give you a value like find the value of this polynomial. Okay, find the value of this polynomial at x is equal to 2. Okay, my question is, I have been given a polynomial and I need to find the value of the polynomial at x equal to 2. Okay, now how to do this? Okay, first whatever value of x is given, first I need to write the polynomial. Okay, this is my polynomial. Now whatever value of x is given, I need just to put it into that equation. Okay, put it into that, sorry, not equation, put it into that expression. Okay, so we will write like the value of the polynomial at x is equal to 2 fx, sorry, instead of x what will I write? 2. Okay, and wherever x is written I'll just put 2 in place of that. Okay, so 5 x square, which means 2 times I have to write 2, or you can write 2 square. Okay, plus 3 into 2 plus 2. So 5 into 4 plus 6 plus 2, which means 20 plus 8, which comes as 28. Okay, so this is the answer. This is the answer, or the value of the polynomial at x is equal to 2. Okay, at x is equal to 2. Understood? Let's see another one. So my next question is, fx is a polynomial which is equal to root 2x plus 3. Find the value of this polynomial at x is equal to 1. Okay, the same process I'll be doing. Okay, first I'll be writing the polynomial which is equal to 2x plus 3. Then the value of polynomial at x is equal to 1 is, instead of fx I'll be writing f1, and instead of x I'll be writing 1. Okay, root 2 into 1 will be root 2 plus 3. Now see, this is one irrational number and this is a rational number. We can't add in that way, so we will keep my answer as like this. Understood? Next, we have a question like, we have to find the 0 of the polynomial. Okay, find the 0 of the polynomial fx is equal to 2x plus 3. Okay, my question is, find the 0 of the polynomial at fx is equal to 2x plus 3. Now what is 0 of the polynomial? 0 of the polynomial means what? At which value of x, at what value of x the whole equation result or the value of the equation will come as 0. Okay, so let's find it out. Fx is equal to 2x plus 3, right? Next, what we will write? If we need to find, or we can write as by the question, fx is equal to 0, right? Or we can say as, what is fx? Fx means 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, or we will write 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, okay, or x is equal to minus 3, or x is equal to minus 3 by 2. That means at x is equal to minus 3 by 2, if I substitute this value in the polynomial, then I will get 0. Hence, this is my 0 of the polynomial. Understood? Next, we have a question like, suppose you are given two values of x and you need to prove that for which value of x is 0 of a polynomial. Okay, let's see how it is. Find which is the 0 of polynomial for the value of x. One value is, suppose, 1 by root 3 and another is, suppose, 2 by root 3. Okay, for polynomial x square minus 1. Okay, find the 0 of polynomial for the value of x is equal to 1 minus 1 by root 3 and another value is given as 2 by root 3 for polynomial 3x minus 1. Okay, now I have been given two values. Okay, among these two values of x, I need to find out which is the 0 of the polynomial. Now what did I say before? That if you need to find 0 of the polynomial, if I substitute the value in the polynomial, if the value comes as 0, that means it's a 0 of the polynomial. And if the constant value after substituting also, if the value does not come as 0, then it is not the 0 of the polynomial. Okay, so step 1, okay, break it into steps so that it will be easier for you, okay, in getting scoring marks also, and there will be less chance of making mistakes. Okay, so let px is equal to 3x square minus 1 for x is equal to minus 1 by root 3. P 1 by root 3 minus root 3 is equal to 3 into minus 1 by root 3 whole square minus 1. Okay, now minus into minus will make plus. Okay, and what will root 3 into 1 by root 3 into 1 by root 3 make? It will make 1 by 3 minus 1. Now you know 3 and 3 you can cancel. Okay, and it will come as 1 minus 1, which means 0. So we can say this is 0 of the polynomial. Okay, I am erasing off this part for I need to write step 2. Okay, now for step 2, let px is equal to 3x square minus 1, same way. Okay, for x is equal to 2 by root 3, p 2 by root 3 is equal to 3 into 2 by root 3 whole square minus 1. Correct? Now 3 into 2 by root 3 means what? 3 into 2 into 2 is 4 and 3 into 3 root 3 into root 3 is 3. So it will be 4 minus 1, which means 3. So this is not a zero of polynomial. So you will write x is equal to minus 1 by root 3 is the zero of polynomial three x square minus 1, but x is equal to 2 by root 3 is not. Understood? Thus we have come to the end of today's lecture session, and at the end I give you assignments. Okay, so for assignment 5 we have questions like, first one, find the value of polynomial. Polynomial is x plus 1 into x plus 2. Okay, this whole thing is one polynomial. Okay, it's not two separate one. All this whole thing is one polynomial. Okay, and what is the value of x? Minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. Okay, for each you need to substitute and you need to find out the value. Okay, as I have showed you. Okay, second one, find the zero of polynomial in each case. And what I told you, to find zero of the polynomial, you need to equate that polynomial to 0, and in that way you will get the value, whatever value, in that way you will get the value. Okay, and the third one is verify whether the following is the zero of the polynomial. You need this value of x is given in each case, and that value you need to substitute in the polynomial, and you need to find out whether the value is coming as 0 or not. If it is coming as 0, then it is the zero of the polynomial. If not, you have to state that this is not the zero of the polynomial. Okay, understood? So that's all for today's lecture section. We'll be back again. Okay, bye.